Oyamamo, oyama, oyamamo, oyama, 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 oyamamo, oyama, jai, oyamamo, oyama, oyamamo, oyama, eliwe, oyamamo, oyama. Oyama, 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 oyama. Ahụghị m onye dịka gị, ahụghị m onye dịka gị, ahụghị m onye dịka gị, Chime. Ahụghị m onye dịka gị, ahụghị m onye dịka gị, ahụghị m onye dịka gị, Chimo. Aṅụ jupụtara m n'obi maka ihe na-emere m karịa. Ọṅụ na-egbu m ka mmanya. Chineke dị mma. Ịdị mma, Chineke m dị mma. Ịdị mma, Chineke m dị mma. Ịdị mma, ịdị mma. Ịdị mma, Chineke m dị mma. Ịdị mma, Chukwu agbanwe agbanwe. Ịdị mma, Chukwu agbanwe agbanwe. Ịdị mma, ịdị mma. Ịdị mma, chi anya agbanwe agbanwe. Ịdị mma, Chukwu agbanwe agbanwe. Ịdị mma, Chineke m dị mma. Ịdị mma, ịdị mma. Ịdị mma. Omena mara ya. Chukwu emena mara ya. Omena mara ya. Ihe ọ sị mee ka m ga-eme. Omena mara ya. Chukwu emena mara ya. Omena mara ya. Ihe ọ sị mee ka m ga-eme. Omena mụma mara ya. Chukwu emena mara ya. Omena mụma mara ya. Ihe ọ sị mee ka m ga-eme. Omena mụma mara ya. Chukwu emena mara ya. Omena mụma mara ya. Ihe ọ sị mee ka m ga-eme. Imene mara gị. Chukwu imene mara gị. Imene mara gị. Ebe isi m ga-aka m ga-aga. Ụdịrị Chineke ma. Ụdịrị Chineke m. Ụdịrị Chineke ma. Ụdịrị Chineke m. Ụdịrị Chineke m. Ụdịrị Chineke m. Ụdịrị eze ebube m. Agaghị m ahụtụ ya mbụ. Ụdịrị onye inye aka ma. Ụdịrị onye inye aka m. Ụdịrị onye inye aka ma. Agaghị m ahụtụ na ya mbụ. Ụdịrị eze ebube m. Ụdịrị eze ebube m. Ụdịrị onye inye aka m. Agaghị m ahụtụ na ya mbụ. Ụdịrị ọka awọ m. Ụdịrị ekwe mgbadike m. Ụdịrị Chineke ma. Agaghị m ahụtụ na ya mbụ. Ụdịrị eze ebube m. Agaghị m ahụtụ na ya mbụ. Ụdịrị Chineke ma. Agaghị m ahụtụ na ya mbụ. Ebube juru n'ime n'igwe. Ebube juru n'ime n'igwe. Ebube juru n'ime n'igwe nwanne m. Ebube gị juru n'ime n'igwe. Ebube gị juru n'ime n'igwe. Ebube gị juru n'ime n'igwe nwanne m. Ebube gị juru eluigwe wo. Ebube gị juru eluigwe n'ụwa ne. Ebube juru n'ime n'igwe nwanne m. Onye ka m ga-akpọ n'oke ọza m ọsọ ọsọ sọ nsọ Chukwu ọ dị mma na mama sọ nsọ ya ọ bụ ya ga-aza m ọsọsọ zamo 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 Chineke m zanume zame Chineke m zam 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 zamo 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 zame zanume zame Chineke m zam 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 zamo zamo dedonwegbu zame zame zanume zame Chineke m zam zam zam. Igbo bụ Igbo. Igbo bụ Igbo birikweni o. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma. Depending your time zone. Anyị ga-adị ka echi. Maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya. Ọ bụrụ isi onye bụ. What are you waiting for? Click the like button. Subscribe, comment, share. If I ain't gonna keep us away. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelena TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption at your doorstep. If I ain't make common sense, the reason I brought a marife, the marife kara a marife. I know my if in a chef I just want to make common sense as always. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome to Kelena TV. I am a content creator, political analyst, a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Only asking God for anointing to preach this gospel, especially at this end time. I know at end time. So, we cannot preach. We cannot preach preaching that will make sense. We cannot preach preaching that will make impact without the backing or the grace of God. Or make a grace of God if you gave me or teacher from what has been hearing. Or the grace of God in you and the one that accompanied the preaching to make it to be new every day. It will make you not to be tired hearing that gospel of redemption. And we move. Chukuma Norian. Same Chukuma Norian. Chukuma Norian. Do when I hit the like button. Today, we go chook mouth for some kind matter Don't forget, I still have the program of Eggman. I'm yet to do that program. I gotta go. So it will come. Let us look at USB declared. Look at what is happening in the world now. TNT na ife Donald Trump na-ekwu. Nene CRC BGC. Nene Ivana Briggy. Especially looking at Obodo toward today. You have the right to disagree with me. This is my own opinion. But I can tell you, if former mayor USB declared. If I have a former mayor, and I have said some days ago that in no distant time from now, that you will thank God that of a truth that the declaration happened. We will thank God that it happened. Yes. And a woke independence. Now, what if I got Tion? PVC, underground job. PVC. PVC, underground job. Tomorrow, what if I get a grand? Mana. Now, let us come and listen to this. What do you call orientation? What do you call orientation? And enable representatives. What do you call orientation and enable? But before we go to USB fully, let us listen to this from Abaribe. I can tell you for free, no the call orientation and India.
Writer George Orwell made a very profound statement, which I will quote. He says that in times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act.
Telling the truth becomes a revolutionary what? Let me take it back.
He says that in times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act.
Okay.
We are being told every day to be patriotic.
We are being told. Don't forget, these are the lawmakers. Who is coaching them? Who is telling them to be patriotic? We are being told to be patriotic. Who is coaching them? This is one day question they represent. We question what we are going through. We go for law for game. Deliberate on it. But revise is the case. Jinadru no, never cheek and no. Jubilee no. Uche. Italis no. Emi no. Nge nwa bonya kwesịrị na-agwafa ụdị law ha ya na pass Manafagazi Abuja, a coach here from Abuja, telling them to be patriotic. And they have nothing again to tell you. Now, in a Kuenu, in a Kuane, in a Kuochi, in a Kuocha, they will be telling you to be patriotic. And they will be telling you to be patriotic. Why? Because now Agbabo fa. Never have a language if I can use no one. Just to know, no. Agbogofa, go and be telling them, don't let this word depart from your mouth. Always tell them to be patriotic. I go be patriotic. Love Nigeria. Fulani Heshman Nabia, you have to be patriotic, be a good citizen. So, because this is what they have been told. Naboja. In a Kwane, you have to be patriotic. We only have this country. We must make it work. That is what they have been coached to be telling you. Who coached them? Who coached them? Listen to it again.
The truth becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic. We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against. We are being told that, oh, you shouldn't talk about the past. You should focus.
They should not talk about the past. They should be patriotic. Who told them?
We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against.
That they should not say anything against. Oh yeah, wetara. More than you could refer against, you become their problem. And their organ at the top. Don't say anything against. You have to be patriotic. Have to love your country. This is where we have problem. Yes, few hours to go. This is where we have problem. We have men that have been coached what to tell us, how to present it to us, and they must force us to collect it, take it from them. We are being told to be patriotic. Don't say anything against. If you go to job, then you wonder why if an image. We are being told. Who told them? Who coached them?
Becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic.
Okay. We are being told every day to be patriotic. Who is telling them? If I haven't done on through gas, Iman if I found a baggy if I were a fagba. Yes, Dalorian. Iman if I had a baggy if I were a fagba. We are being told to be patriotic. They no see the patriotism for I see them with my two korokoro. They no see them. No iota of patriotism in them. They cannot proudly tell you that this is patriotism. This one is patriotic. They don't have it. They continue to lie to you, lie to themselves, and when they see that they can no longer lie again, they burst out and begin to talk. We are being told to be patriotic, not that they have seen somebody a patriotic Nigeria, a patriotic Mongolia. No, they have not seen, but they have been told to be patriotic. They have not seen patriotism before. They don't know what patriotism look like. Naked English, Kana Sophia, you must be patriotic. How can I be patriotic? Can meaning of patriotism no. Can somebody remind me, please? Patriotic. Can the meaning no Igbo? You must be patriotic. This is what they were told. They have not seen it before. They are the lawmakers. They have not seen patriotism. Yet they were being told to be patriotic. This ever with a problem. This is where we have problem. Because the patriotism n'Igbo. Mgbe a grown man, a father like this, ga-apụta, and now we have to be patriotic. Oka afro patriotism before. Anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-afụ patriotism. Anyị kwesịrị ịdị na-afụ ya n'ime ndị a na-achị obodo. So that we, Anachiachi, can actually believe that this one is patriotic. They don't see it. They never even ask the people telling them to be patriotic. Please, where is this patriotism? I want to see it. They have never asked that question. Please, can you show me this thing you are telling me every day? Can you please show it to me? I want to see it. We are being told to be patriotic. Listen to it again.
Of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic.
We are being told every day to be patriotic.
We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against.
We are being told here that you should not say anything against. If you get to be patriotic. Faka for patriotism. The person telling them to be patriotic is not even patriotic. The man cannot even ask, can you please show me this patriotism? Let me see. They are being told not to say anything against. Oh yeah, everything over and goes.
We are being told that, oh, you shouldn't talk about the past.
You should not talk about the past. Be patriotic. They were being told to be patriotic. They were being told to not to say anything against. Or be against them. Don't say it. You should not talk about the past. Past, at least to correct if they came for future. You must not talk about the past. How can we now forge ahead without talking about the past or taking something from the past that happened before will not happen again? Meaning showing great love. Yes. How kwesịrị ịdị na-egosi great love. What have I seen in them? Believe never showing great love. That is being patriotic. India, Nachi Obodo Bongo, that want me to love Obodo Bongo. Omofa, na go abroad. Yet they want me, Hanachi, to be patriotic. Mana want them Nachi, no iota, no symptom of patriotism in them. These are liars and deceivers. Lying to Bongorians. Omofa na go abroad. Fana get check up abroad. They don't use any hospital at their village. They don't even travel by road. They don't even care about schools. They don't even regulate anything over it. Yet they want you to be patriotic, showing great love. How can somebody love Obodo Bongo as it is today? Huh? How can I love Obodo Bongo to all today? The people, they are approaching faster every day. They are here telling you to show great love. Be patriotic. Don't speak anything against. Don't talk about the past. How can such Obodo go front? Be patriotic. You know, see patriotism. Don't say anything against. Even if I be for you must not say it against. Don't even talk about the past. Don't refer to the past. How can the obodo gara n'iru? If na ife na-eme obodo go fancha niile just in one place. Cynthia, rigmarole, turning around. Continue to listen.
You should focus on the present.
Focus on the present. This same present, we are now. Because you cannot talk anything against. The people that told you not to talk anything against, they are the people telling you to focus on the present. So what if the present is against them? They have conditioned you not to talk anything against. So you see that they are helpless. So when we tell you that every Bongorian have been captured, we are not making it up. Every Bongorian have been captured. We are not making it up. Be patriotic, far from patriotic or patriotism. Don't say anything against. Don't stop talking about the past. Always talk about the present. But the present, what if it's against them? If you talk about it, you are in trouble. So the present they want you to talk about is the present they presented to you. That is the present they want you to talk about. The present they presented to you is the present they want you to talk about. That is the present of there is no genocide anywhere. You should not defend yourself. Those school children they kidnap. America should not come. This is the present they present to you, and that is the present they want you to talk. But the present you are seeing by yourself, that is against them. They don't want you to talk about it. They are being conditioned to be patriotic. Don't say anything against. Don't talk about the past. Talk about the present. How can you talk about the present when they have told you not to talk anything against? If one I ain't talking, I talk. I don't know if I am communicating. Am I communicating? Am I communicating? They will present you the present they want you to talk about. And that president, the Buddhist president, if I present the America. They have been told to be patriotic, far from patriotism. They have been told not to talk anything against. They have been told not to talk about the past. That they should only talk about the present. The present that they have conditioned them. Don't talk anything against. So whatever you want to talk that is against them, like this very present, don't talk it. So they want to, they only present you the present they want you to talk about. Listen to it again. Listen to it again. God help me.
Times of universal deceit, telling the truth becomes a revolutionary act. We are being told every day to be patriotic. We are being told here that we shouldn't say anything against. Okay. We are being told that, oh, you shouldn't talk about the past. Okay. You should focus on the present. Yet, on this floor, rather than focus on what we're supposed to talk about,
they cannot focus there because they only want you to focus on what they brought to you. Don't talk anything against. So you will only focus on what they focus and present to you. If I focus on everything I talk about, don't talk anything against. We are conditioned how to present Obodo Bongo to you. Oh, you must be patriotic. Oh, you must love your country. Oh, this is one Bongorian. Don't talk anything against. They were conditioned. If How about the US be declared as a country? Fana call Lasuba. Make ya chọ na ife ị na-ekwu na ọ ga na-adị in line with ife gọọmenti na-eme. With ife gọọmenti na-eme o. Ogwada. Don't talk about the past. You must be patriotic. If I be fact condition of that, let's continue to listen.
Out. We go back to say, oh, during 2015, oh, the Chibok girls happened, and oh, we are now rescuing people. People were not rescued at that time. During Chibok, 17 local governments in Katsina were not having palace with bandits. People in Kebbi were not leaving all the rural areas and coming to only the urban areas to stay. People in Niger.
Even the urban area now, onwezi ebe dị easy n'obodo Bongo. Onwezi ebe dị easy. Even the urban self is not urban in anything. The urban is not urban in anything. Even like 72 years ago, if we see escort to the area, I saw a news emanating from Anambra State that in Gige. Naturally, also I saw it in social media. I'm not how to reward it. Naturally, also in Anambra State. In Gige. I think in Gige, right? So I got Sichirani gave Frosia security and Yefa. Because if I promise is in a ransom, everybody one Fulani Heshman went to ask where that of senator now. Or where if I knew, at least Famatan one. That is the truth. Everybody now Fulani Heshman and Gado of senator. Why I got that? No Gabriel Gonambabu. Man antu yefuro si agana fama ngotia so si wesia security dị na Rivanaka. And when some news na happen gasị na yedego if I no be na n'anya if dị na social media mana in few days from now few months, few weeks, 1 year, some years to come, you will appreciate God that the USB was redeclared. You may not like it, but presently, like now, I said no, now. With USB redeclared, we are more prepared than ever. That is the truth. Now just know by sudden now, I say now. With USB redeclared, we are more prepared than ever. You may argue it, but I have my reason. With USB redeclared, we are more prepared than other ethnic group. Let's continue to listen.
Yeah, we are not being kidnapped. So why do we need to? At any time, we need to talk about the present issues of today. We go back to start to look for excuse for our failures of today. I only want to say, let us do the right thing. We're not blaming this government for what they are finding itself, but it is the government in power, and they should do the right thing. What are the right things? We take only one example. The governor of Kebbi said that somebody ordered troops out.
Somebody ordered troops out. Somebody ordered troops out. Who is that person? That person who with the Alpha. How did that order came about? Who is behind that order? The governor is saying, this is the problem we have. obodo bongo ka ọ dị onye iru ka ọ dị onye azụ. Gọvanọ na steeti ya o na-ekwu that somebody ordered troops out. The governor enwe control over troops nọ na his state. So some of you will believe na no nwere ife ndị gọvanọs ndị mbadaba anya ga-eme differently. Nke a bụ na Kebbi steeti. Nneke n'ọnụ ka o ji ekwu ya that somebody ordered troops out. Who is that person? Omaro. How can he find the person? Omaro. They are not in charge. They are not. Order can come from above. Security personnel tinyere onye gọvanọ. Order can from his oga or park ya ozugbo to Abuja. Somebody, the chief security officer of the state, the governor, somebody somewhere ordered the withdrawal of the troops. The chief security officer of the state, Amaro the person. What a funny obodo. Hey! Obodo bongo can do and undo. They can do and undo. Where nke anyị na-anụ na-amata. Ịchọrọ justice na court obodo bongo. Sometimes I'm around to the vice agota ihe a na-agba. I'm to the vice agota ife a na-agba. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, o mere one of his appeal, federal government rejected, abi court rejected. Obodo bongo the woo. And you know the even like it. I like them to Dr. Ngozi Orebeze says here. Obodo bongo ma mta ni ike fa wale ai. Kan na gwa obodo the woo, obodo the brutal. Somebody if the chief security officer of the state, so honor there. The troops was withdrawn. Amado. Boko Haram adata. Kolomaz. Who ordered the withdrawal of the troops? Up to today, nobody has been held to account. Nobody. If I have nobody, eventually wanted justice. And I'm a Gusio presently with present setting in well. Only those who don't mean well. Bunde choro kamazi Nnamdi Kanu pụta ka ọ continue bịakwa bụrụ onye isi. Gịnị ka ọ na-continue abịa bụrụ onye isi for? Gịnị ka ọ na-continue abịa bụrụ onye isi? He can come out na kporo onwe ya. Ife niile we should stop bringing ife niile na social media. He can come out na kporo. O nwere ụdị ife ga-aba achọ ime like this now. The present area ya, he will look at it and he will give his direction and advice. If Anna Gaga, must he be in the forefront? The reason why some of you want him to be in the forefront is because of hatred and the envy and jealousy. You just want him in the forefront to call Chua Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, whom you are seeing as an enemy. If not, why no man put Why no man put? Okay, obi gị bụ nnọọ n'oge nweta justice last n'obodo bongo. Mepe anya ga-emepe. Ịma na m obodo a na-ekwu some things ọ na-efe ụnụ ntị efe. O nweghịzi much again o nwere ime. Arọ ka ọ dị. Ọ pụta na ọ bụrụ supervisor. Okay, some of you aka feel na ọ pụtakwa na ọ na-agwa gị ngị dị ready. La Fulani H-men na-abịa. Na bandit na-abịa. Ọ na-ekwu ya na Radio Biafra. Something o kwuru for many years. Oge ọ ka nwere ife na-eme. Why are now fast surrender everywhere? If you somebody gonna na Radio Biafra, tomorrow you can na Radio Biafra out of anger. Oku nwe ka ọ dị. Ejidekwu ya tomorrow na ọnụ ncha ebisa na echekwa ya ka ọ pụtakwa again continue na Radio Biafra. I don't know how some of you see it. Oh, he is coming out with Biafra. Obodo bongo. Obodo bongo ebere law gajidia. Kapabezie ka obebuzie fa na their own court. That is law break reject Kenya gabutia. Gakoria. Fajre kotia ka obekwazie mezie fife ndị amosu ka o merie fa na their court. Ọ bụrụ na fa chọrọ ya ntu afa ga follow the process from Kenya. So they hurriedly Ghana Kenya gakulia. Ya ka ịchọziri ka ọ bịazie n'obodo bongo bịa mere afa onye fama buru amaburu mepe anya ga-emepe nwoke m stop being emotional. Ife break law wee nweta ka ịchọziri ka ọ bịazie nọrọkwa n'obodo bongo mere afa nwetazie justice something ebidoro with injustice ka ọ ji abụzi at the end of the day settle with justice. Amakwa m ntụ isi akwụ ya. So Kelenda TV ana m ekwu na ife ọ na-edere bụ ịdị na-enye advice. O need ezi 24 hours broadcast every week. Ọpụta na social media. Ebe ịgba gị, oh, get ready, ndị Fulani na-adị. Anyị need any broadcast now. Anyị need ịgbawasị ọnụ na social media. Ife anyị need na bụ ife agụ ji eme ire dị ya na mbọ. Ife a bụ ife anyị need mbọ agụ. Ife a bụ ife anyị need. Ife anyị need na bụ na ife dike ya eme dị ya n'obi ọ ife anyị need. Anyị need any social media show off. If they play the show or if I need it. It just you take responsibility. You come and take responsibility. I have forget. I'm going to somewhere. Take responsibility. In order, I'm going to pass.
And people were kidnapped. Till today, nobody in Nigeria knows what happened. And
nobody knows what happened. And you cannot know. Obodo na snake swallow money. Up to today, ikwere. I want to go justice. Snake swallow money. I want to justice, yeah. Monkey swallow money. Monkey swallow money. And you believed? You believe in what have you done? He challenged you. Oh, how? Come and explain. How did monkey swallow money? How did python swallow money? And it becomes truth. And somebody ordered the withdrawals of troops up to date. Mmadụ mere order ewepụ troops Boko Haram eruo ebe a abi bandit abi Fulani herdsmen eruo ebe a kudo maazị. Up to today aka achọpụtara onye nyere the order. O nwere ife dị mma ga-esi na sochi obodo ga-apụta. O nwere ife dị mma. I nwere any hope that the obodo? I nwere any hope? Knowing fully well na obodo bongo na-ekwu na Christian na-eme ife nwe ka ọ dị. Ebesia maazị Nnamdi Kanu asịkwana ya ka arapụ ya na Abuja ebuo ya nnọọ na Sokoto ebe ahụ ife a na-eme geru ebe a gadebe ya. I mere gịnị? Ọ bụ ife ime ife ị na-achọ justice ọ dị ka ọ ya abịa. A na-agwa gị na ọnwa ife ebutere he must be well briefed. Obinye aka na akwụkwọ nabara onwe ya maazị ị na-achọdụ nwa justice maazị Nnamdi Kanu ọ dịghị ka ọ bụ na ọ mara na ya ekidnap ya ekidnap o ruo ebe a debe onwe ya ekidnap ya ka ọ bịa nweta justice na kọtụ bongo nke izi o nwetara na justice face ya na ife a na-abụ USB declared independence bụ echi ruo ebe a tinye your own widow's mind tinye dia recognition as of today. Onwe ntu ọbụla esi wee kwuo okwu ka ekewa obodo bongo now USB declared is more prepared than other ethnic nationalities in obodo bongo. You may argue na fe nwere ndị efu uwe ojii na fe nwere ndị efe kake. You nwere ike na-eme that argument. The reason iji eme abana efu ya na social media. Ịgotago na mana ndị isi fa bakịrị ọnụ nọ n'ọrụ fa nwere ya. They are good to go. And the presently, if I need to go to the Nav and die, do you know why? Obodo bongo na bagaraga already. He created the way for so when he came back audio, when he can go on Chanina. Let us continue.
A question has been asked, and we're sitting down here as a parliament.
And one question has been asked: who withdraw the troops? If any neighbor, Mandi Obuoko, Mandi Alajili neighbor, none of them have asked that question. None of them demand. If I go over the justice, none of them they can't get answer to this question. If I have a simple question, at least camera who withdraw these troops. They can manage. Either aga wakpo yi, ị ga-anọkwa na-ekiri. If any neighbor, red chamber, they are yet to be briefed. Faka chọpụtara onye nyere the order, onye nyere the command for the troops. Okay, if they can, the obodo they can be serious. The obodo they can be serious.
We turn and we talk, yet somebody is responsible.
Okay.
If I'm the commander-in-chief, I will call the army commander in that place and the head of the army and say, if you don't get me the head of this person who withdrew the troops to put all these children in jeopardy.
Onto a case solve problem. Into a case solve problem. Ke onye mere ife a enweta onye akpa yi betụwa ya nga ụbọchị ọzọ ụdị ife a ama mme nneke na obodo Bongo ka na-enwe order from above. Don't forget the chief security officer of the state in Okpao. That order was given and that order was obeyed. Ejekolo maazị up to date aka afọrọ onye nyere the order aka achọpụtara ya ọ mmadụ nyere ya ọ bụrụ ndị mmụọ.
Then you make an example of him. That is how a country is run. A country is not run on pacification. A country is run on confronting issues. I rest my case.
Na onye nke ọ dị ka onye na-emenwe ihe ọbụla nwoke ma na ya ike no ike gwụrụ ya ife a bụ ndị ike gwụrụ. They have been told to be patriotic. They have been told not to speak against. They have been told not to talk about the past. Always talk about the present that they present to you. The present they want you to talk about is the present they will present to you, and you will talk about it. Anything outside the present they present to you, if you want to talk about it, you are now talking against. Onye nke a ike gwụrụ ya ka ife ga-esi na ụdị obodo a wee pụta the obodo na-aga n'iru for destruction. I am telling you. They are helpless. So if you don't know you today, they are helpless. So okay, if you don't know if I am, let's continue.
I want to associate myself with the submission of Senator Abaribe.
Okay. He want to associate himself with the submission of Senator Abaribe. Association.
When distinguished Senator Ashiru brought this issue up, just that he tried to do a comprehensive work of going through all the.
Wait for how careless Fade. Something as important as order for the troop to be withdrawn. Then okay, Kolo Mazi. We for capacity here. We for going as if no way for man. If manini anya seriousness in the congressmen and women. Every fan of Bambi pen and Christians in Obodo Bongo. Ibero Obodo Bongapa. Then on you see into a seku. In today's day, even the Senate in a congressmen and women. Today, Weber. We are in trouble. We have to go when foreigners understand what you are going through, just because you are of the same faith with them, they understand it. They know your pain. Mananda, if you brothers and sisters, but foreigners do. Why? Because we don't have the same faith. We are only see that should be worried more than Obodo Bongo. Then you wonder why if never Obodo Bongo into if what OGM. Then only see I associate myself. I associate myself. Get his own demand. Over the demand, the own ever associate. And kuna submission habari be naga. Because he is the submission of Igbo man. The submission of Igbo man that want to know everything. That the submission of Abaribe. So he just told you that he is submitting his own to Abaribe's submission. Demand. As because they have been told to be patriotic. They have been told to not to say anything against. They have been told not to remember the past. Please do well and hit the like button if you haven't done that. I am just a preacher of the gospel of redemption. Then to see who the way I join you, the way Americans see just because Christian. When only in car, I'm more Christian, I'm more Muslim. The Zekos are my own like you. They may kidnap the school children. These are people telling you to be patriotic. Every person goes to patriotism, they protect school children. How can they convince these children tomorrow to be patriotic? What these children is going through or what they went through. If a way to convince these children to be patriotic. How? If I did that, he convince you, Mazia, to be patriotic. Oh, what?
Insecurity situations in the last few weeks, but there are certain salient.
If ndị a jikwa wee wuo na ịnapụgoro ha their security guard na ndị otu ya fine against their village now. They have the money. They can recruit 100 youths from their village. Bogo for Abuja. A train offer. Fano guard na-arụ as a security guard. Ka na-arụ as a chief of staff ya. Nke a na-arụ as onye na-monitor camera. Ka na-arụ as a cook. Ka na-arụ as a laundry. Ka na onwe ife anya aja arụfọ. Fan with the money. Fan with the money.
Points that we ought to bring out for the attention of the Senate. For instance, whether it is true, the social media report that the Brigadier General Oba that was murdered.
No, I say whether it's true, social media report. If I've only seen the then over there, among himself authoritatively, remember, social media report. Casey goes in with Intel. Obodo Bongo can never be serious. I am telling you. If I've only see you, here goes in what is Intel. You're not only social media report. And the Amara even I'm outside the world. Hey, Obodo Bongo. Let me take it back. Social media report. So, of the Ranodi and Intel. Yeah. Chai. I ain't talking now.
Oba.
Wait, let me take it back. I ain't talking. Social media report. Imagine. Yeah.
True. The social media report that.
Social media report. Imagine. So far, I believe social media report more than intelligence report. Huh? What if somebody has a phone over the Bongo? Listen to him. Social media report.
For instance, whether it is true,
whether it is true, the social media report, the Brigadier General has not been able to meeting. Fanchally, no one for the effort. Fuka bandit is where you did the when you see something, don't talk. Again, whether it is true, social media report.
For instance, whether it is true, the social media report that the Brigadier General Oba.
Brigadier General case into a woku banyeria. Brigadier General, whether it is true, the social media report, Brigadier General nke obodo Bongo ka esi ntụ ekwu maka ya. Brigadier General. Brigadier General ka esi ntụ ekwu okwu ya. Onye ka ịbụzi? Elevator Energy. Amaka Mele. Bongo bụ that is a Bongo etie mmadụ tinka. Brigadier General ka esi ntụ describe. Brigadier. Brigadier General. I saw a news. Ndị uwe ojii retire and fana protest na eji ụgwọ. The president ndị uwe ojii cannot even look. Kapadikwa prepared though. Maka their own is coming. They cannot. Obodo Bongo di brutal. Brigadier General. Case into a describe whether it is true. Brigadier General. Whether it's true. Social media report. Brigadier General. In my information, Brigadier General Garigi defend Obodia. Case into a describe. Na chamber. The lawmakers. Yeah. Whether it is true. Brigadier General. God have mercy. Let me take it back. Listen.
Whether it is true, the social media report that the Brigadier General Oba that was murdered
Whether it is true, social media report, a Brigadier General, case into a describe. Brigadier General, case into a describe. No intelligence, no, nothing. Social media report, whether it is true, social media report. A Brigadier General is into an ekuya. Somebody have said something. Yeah, but no, number the side there. By now, fighter jet gonna bomb everywhere. Our governors will be issuing statement upon statement. Our House of Rep members, they will be distancing themselves, like I said tomorrow, no day. Everywhere will be running head scatter. Everywhere, Brigadier General gets into a describe. Manobro no number by now. He got for the anger. Every Bongorian have been captured. The only thing in front of you are just waiting. Like an accident waiting to happen. Your turn, man, on that evil day, may your chi come for your rescue. Or if a Brigadier General can be described like this, I can't get over this. Listen.
True, the social media report.
Brigadier General, that is my problem. Brigadier General.
For instance, whether it is true, the social media report that the Brigadier General Oba that was murdered.
Brigadier General Oba. Onye gburu egbu Oba. Ebe ka egburu ya la north. Ya bụrụ no bụ onye be anyị ma ọ bụ na ọ bụ onye ugwu Brigadier General side ndị ugwu ka egburu na mgbada side anyị. Kwenụrụ ka aka na-ekwu okwu Gulak ka ọ gịnị? A politician, not even a general. Brigadier General Oba egburu ya na be ndị ugwu na ka esi ekwu ya. No intelligence report. Whether it is true. Ọ bụrụ no bụ onye ugwu ka egburu na mgbada anyị. By now, news niile ga-ebu ya. Egbusiri ya chiri afọ ya. Chiri efe the man ga pissed off. Fanchari na anọdụ nwoke onye Igbo Brigadier General Oba. Chairman Igbo bụ Igbo. Chairman Igbo.
For instance, whether it is true, the social media report that the Brigadier General Oba that was murdered because he revealed his location via WhatsApp and even told them how he should be rescued. And it is said that there was complicity and that somebody within the security agencies sent the location to the bandits. And the bandits were
If on any based on social media reports. Based on social media reports, not based on intelligence gathering.
went there and captured him. It's not easy for a general of that nature to be captured and killed in a war situation. The country loses a lot. And then in the case of, is it St. Mary's or so, in Kebbi State or what, the school? I know I'm talking about the one that the soldiers withdrew. Where? In Kebbi Matters.
Hey.
So, distinguished colleagues,
Hey.
there is a story. The governor was crying out that they had credible intelligence that the school was being targeted by bandits. They even gave notice that they were on the way.
Okay.
And so soldiers and security services went to the school. I've seen pictures, brought out the children and taught them how to defend themselves.
Imagine.
And I've seen those pictures.
How to defend themselves with Aka. Bandit Ibuewe. Ijena school, what that school children. Go see fan to Jakshan Gesigabia to save them. With bandit Ibu AK-49. Check us magazine. Well, funny people. School children. And whenever we taught them how to defend themselves with empty hand against AK-49, AK-47 carrying bandit. School children. Defend yourself by boxing. Yeah? We are buying only able to fight GAK. Taught them how to defend themselves with the elbow. Because over na these school children na fancha bu egbe eru ebe a mugosi fantu esi agba egbe mugosi fantu esi agba egbe bunye fa egbe bandit bia na agbaba egbe bandit bia agbaba egbe mana nke a iru ebe a ga kpọpụta school children empty hand mugosi fantu esi akụ ọkpọ ka fa ya eji wee kugbuo bandit bụ AK-47 with ọkpọ pish Mugos Chafi Arabifa empty hand. Bandit Rugaba Khalifa. I didn't from Maria no phone over the bongo. I am telling you.
How to defend themselves. And I've seen those pictures. That the moment those bandits arrive, what you do is, as soon as you notice that we have come, you go down on the floor.
You go down on the floor.
So that you will not get caught up by the crossfire.
Go down on the floor, go self-defense. After going down on the floor, what next? They taught them how to go down on the floor, how to surrender completely to bandits. AK-47. Hey, nah. Maybe a bongo. Maybe a bongo. That's not getting a money to this corner of Dunka. Eh? If somebody did this, we corner of the bongo. How to go down on the floor? After going down on the floor, what next? It's not as if when you go down on the floor, the military will now come to rescue you. No, you go down on the floor, they get on the floor, the bandits will come and raise you up and carry you away. Hey! And then we fight. People, and then televise. Also, one no man's and I'm going to defend for them to defend themselves from the bandit. At least mgbe bandit emeghere ụzọ before mmadụ a na-anwụ ọgbagbu ofu onye. But you just taught them how to go down, how to defend themselves, how to go down on the floor. My bandit, yeah. After going down on the floor, what next? Let me listen. Maybe rescue will come. Let me listen. How to go down on the floor. Listen.
On the floor, so that you will not get caught up by the crossfire. They brought out the children to the football field. I have pictures. And the children were taught different skills of how to escape the situation. So they went to sleep.
After teaching them, according to him, after teaching them how to escape, they went to sleep. The bandits not even one escaped from what they have taught them. Not one escaped. How can you escape from a bandit AK-47? Support USB declared. For how unserious these people are, how not to trust them, they continue to display every day. How not to trust them, how not to get faith on them. They continue to display it every day. They carry this, they know. Na bandit is losing a fan abia. They know. They were informed. To save them. At least so that in years to come, patriotic. The only thing calling them out, maybe informing them that bandit is coming. When they come, you have to lie down on the floor so that you cannot get hit by the bullet. Just like that. Not that na akporofa mugosi bantu esi agba egbe mugosi chafia buru egbe dobarafa sekwa bandit abia onu na fa kwa ya mba. After teaching them, and then already the troops within before bandit and I call the troops were withdrawn. Arabuzich school children like a bandit. Bandit always school children very very family.
By 4 a.m., the soldiers withdrew. By 4:30, 30 minutes after, the bandits entered and operated unfettered. I think that's what Senator Abaribe is saying.
These are the people that they were taught how to defend themselves with Akankete against bandits. By 4 o'clock, the soldiers were withdrawn. By 4:30, 30 minutes later, bandits struck. And I can TV or I go. With Tiffany now, I can with faith. Never would have gone. Let us listen to this one again. As an if I won't Aero 5. What am I raising? Let's listen.
There was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist.
People that is speaking up now independently, they are making more sense that Umuchineke's freedom fighter that's only fighting with their emotion. The people that is speaking up now, they make more sense than people that was just after position. And if anything, na Biafra struggle. They make noise like social media. The people that is speaking up now, they make more sense than all of them that claim to be freedom fighters.
Conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week, and his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently. My name is Honorable Mohammed Bello El Rufai. I represent the excellent people of Kaduna North. I'm from Kaduna State. Mr. Speaker, I'll try and be as quick as possible. It was a long day and I came late because I was unwell. Let's do this quickly. Short term, the president has rolled out a clear plan that we commend. A lot of my colleagues have rightly spoken about this and I agree. But our problem is not announcing plans. It's executing them with clear timelines. This parliament must insist upon those timelines based on the president's recommendations. One thing I would like to add, Mr. Speaker, in addition to the recruitment, is the need for us to increase immediately the basic salaries and the welfares of police officers and soldiers. And we must find the money to do that. At present, Nigeria, put it this way, one police officer manages 600 Nigerians. The UN recommends that ratio should be.
In Agente, Ofonyo Woji na manage 600 Bongorians. You can imagine how tough Bongorians said. Ofonyo Woji ga manage 600.
1 to 400. We are understaffed. The president has tackled that. That's one point in terms of the short-term solution. And I think, sir, you leadership and committee chairman like Honorable Jimmy Benson should keep an eye on this execution. We can't just make announcements. Let's say by February, we're about to see X, Y, Z. That will help. In the medium term, sir, there was a conviction recently of a terrorist, Boko Haram. I believe his name is Husseini Ismail. He was convicted for 20 years by a high court. He was a Boko Haram terrorist. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted, I think, last week. And his own conviction said life sentence. I don't understand why one terrorist is getting 20 years and the other is getting a life sentence if you're saying that. I think Pastor made a good point. There's this idea that justice is served differently and it affects the problem. Mr. Speaker, I'll conclude by saying this. I've been an advocate of state police. I've sought the wisdom of more experienced members like Honorable Sada Soli, Honorable Adodogwa, even yourself and the Speaker. I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. Somebody said that earlier. We cannot be sitting in Abuja and expecting operations to be efficient in Benue. We have to go back to communal policing. You that are older than us always tell us there was a time when if it just comes to a community, everybody knows him. We have to get the traditional leaders involved and go back to state policing. This parliament, under your leadership, and I know the excellent work you're doing in the Constitutional Review Committee, is looking at that. Sir, no time for election talk now. We have to tell the public a timeline to roll this out. The fear that governors will abuse it always shocks me because they already have all that power. I'll finally end by putting myself in trouble as usual. The North has an issue. My honorable sister mentioned why we've become a breeding ground for such things. This is why. We are not sending our children to school. Of late, you have bandits on TikTok holding monies. The younger people, younger than myself, that have no employment and no skill because we've neglected them. It's a failure on all our parts over the years. Mr. Speaker, these young people go on TikTok and see a criminal holding minted cash. It's suddenly exciting. You want to emulate him. Mr. Speaker, we can do whatever we want to do in terms of FDI, IGR, investments, but we are failing in our primary duty, which is to protect the people we serve. We must increase the welfare of police officers. Recruitment should not be by allocation, sir. Each state should provide the exact amount of numbers. It should be digitized. We should look for young Nigerians that want to join the army to serve, not because it's a job that's seen as something else. I'm sorry if I spoke too friendly, Mr. Speaker. We are relying on you and the members of the Constitutional Review Committee to not only follow up with the president's excellent announcement, but to finally roll out state police in this country. I hope I made my point, and I really appreciate the session today. And once again, sorry I came late. Thank you.
Thank you. You made your point very clear. Why someone cannot? You made your point very clear. Now let us go to Facebook. Mazi Obinna Uzaganobi. We look at this, his write-up. We read it together. But we may not read it finish. But we may or may not. If I'm like a woman, you are a chico. Or even the vine as an amadi Ibu are a chico. Okay, Fabi the Rifa. Can be the one at the recent one. The recent one, first that Mazep and Joko called in. You see, these guys, they play too much. They play too much. Kaibido, now the recent one. First, Mazep and Joko called them at their Zoom meeting. They flied it everywhere. They want you to believe. Now the reason why Dr. Mazep and Joko Jija or Dr. Ngozi Orabeze upon her Zoom meeting, but that he is not with Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. That was what they made you to believe. And we proved it here with common sense. Now they are possible Mazep and Joko from there. Talk more of Ipo na Zoom meeting. Because all you know how Zoom meeting work. Before he can call in from Zoom meeting, he must download Zoom. Then we look at it with Onyo Shia, Fuguros 1 or 2. And you know they are possible. Onyo no email again one sex to TV. Onye no n'ime internet ọ ga na-use na-enwe location. Onwe location ndị abịa ga use o internet nke ndị nọ n'ime. In fact, na some prisons, wife ya dị arụ ọrụ there. Ya ka o ji ya wee bụ na some ndị nche, some prison guard, some of them na-aba n'ime ọrụ fa adịghị eji igwe aga because na network adịghị aga. Then anyị abatụ na ya iwere smartphone nyonye nọ n'ime download were ya Zoom or web on a Zoom meeting. They presented it for you to believe. Now Mazep and Joko called in. And you know where they shot themselves. That is how God works. When you deliberately undermine the truth, consequences are with them. They told you that they are going to come with some videos again to prove their point. That of the truth, Mazep and Joko actually called in. And up to date, they have not come with another video. If any now, batch. This our brother is somebody that I love reading from his write-up. Man, of late, something you once supported. How about the reason you were supported before? You are yet to explain. Away from this very struggle. People People not but the easiest people to deceive. Huh? The easiest people to deceive like this very struggle. But the leaders. The leaders, sorry. The leaders of this very struggle were the most easiest people to deceive. Do you know why Oji were not easy to deceive the leaders in this very struggle? Because the leaders meant well. So they thought, na ntụfasi wee need enwere onwe nketa nke echi, not to aka those coming to meet them or showing interest, not to aka fasi wee need here. And who are those that have constantly deceived the leaders and when at this very struggle? Those from homeland. They are the people that have constantly deceived these our leaders abroad. Those in homeland. You were joining the IFMAs and now they cannot brag. And freedom fight and Aboma can go. This our brother is yet to prove to us beyond reasonable doubt that the write-up he put up last social media and the voice note, cut and join voice note, no of a truth, Namaze Banjoko actually called in from prison. He is yet to prove it. We are yet to get justice from him and Dogo 247 and CRC BGC. We are yet to be convinced beyond reasonable doubt. But these same people want justice from Obodebongo. They are yet to convince us. They're supposed to convince us by now. Neifa, just like what we are saying here. The way Ababio Giaco Maka Brigadier General. Brigadier General. Oh, based on social media information. I don't know if it is true. The word Jakia. Kaiji say, Nambobo Nandi Agani Obi. But I quit something where called with the name of Maze Banjoko, non a prison in Finland. Let them prove it. Up to date, they have not proved it. I just nyanya that have information and they want us to deal with it. And they continue to write. Dr. Ngozi Orabezo, the 100% perfect. To me, no human being is perfect. Not even Mazen Nambekano, not even Mazen Banjoko. In fact, Obuna Mazen Nambekano, Nagagube and Kenya, he might not have traveled to Kenya. That is human for you. So no matter how you look at it, nobody is perfect. Obuna Managagube and Kenya. Kenya. Or they were very, very important. Dr. Ngozi Orabezo is very, very careful. Very, very important. No, you are very, very careful. Because all the same faceless people. The same faceless people. People we are trying to please. Before they surfaced Finland to testify against him. So if Dr. Ngozi Orabezo going forward is asking for a well-detailed information, it is not a crime. They told you that they are no longer in agitation. I'm gonna standard if I present no already. You get the hell out. Wow. To get in a country. So they cannot be operating with faceless people. Because now this very struggle, and when they faceless people for the past 15 years, you know them not. And they can believe in a fact. Let us go and read what this our brother wrote. At times when I read something they write, I'll be like, like this, EB. Now let us read. Let us read. Now, let us read. As at the time I was unrelentlessly defending the promoting of Ngozi Onabueze, the promoting, defending and the promoting Ngozi Onabueze. The accusations from some quarters was that I was being funded by Ngozi. She put me on a monthly stipend. I supported Ngozi Onabueze because she did save us from the grand plans of the likes of Ogechukwu Nkere, whose plans were to bring an undeniable strain on our quest for freedom. I am sure majority of you were also out by that great save. That was when Ngozi was Ngozi, but little did we know that the woman who saved us from pitfall was not prepared for the battles ahead. Thank God you said she was not prepared for the battles ahead. Kelena, I have worked in the prison for 7 years, and nobody in prison can get any contact with people outside. They can only watch TV and read newspapers. Thank you, Amaka Mele. The thing is that I don't want to go kind of hard or use Woku Adoroma to this my brother. Nobody knows Aganobi. But I tell you, he should know better. He should know better. Now this write-up, Omekuri agree. Now Dr. Ngozi Onabueze was not ready for the task ahead. But she did something. That is to say, the fast speed how you want her to behave going forward. Do you know why? Because she is not prepared. She is not prepared. And it is normal. Mazi Banjoko was not prepared to lead. Immediately, exactly. He agreed that she saved us. The same person that saved us now want to take it easy, to be careful going forward. Oh, that alone made her to become an enemy. He agreed that she saved us. And he said that she is not prepared. Mazi Banjoko was not prepared to lead. That was why Oji will take years before people join in. Mazi Banjoko tunyere everything about him in this very struggle. Dr. Ngozi Onabueze apotade tunye everything. Dr. Ngozi Onabueze apotade ko tunye everything. Mazi Banjoko potara wage daddy, he is ready to take any blame for this very cause. Dr. Ngozi Onabueze, Mazi Banjoko potara said that he came to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to get Biafra. Dr. Ngozi Onabueze bara ero Biafra oru. Obera to contribute her own. Odoro prepared. Because Onya brana something Finland in na family unia. the person. So these write-ups, at times when I listen to some of these write-ups, I will be like, nah, waiting to worry these people. You admitted that she saved. How do you think now that person that saved now betrayed? According to you, he said that she was not ready. Were you ready? He gave believe. Nobody believed. The chalk, many people have anemia. That was why in Jetim. Why is it that the people that should have been in chalk, that Maazep and Joko has been taken? Why and Afadro in chalk? Fabro people that gladly raised the memo to overthrow him. The people that should be in chalk, more than myself, they gladly raised memo to overthrow him. She have learned a whole lot. That not even some of you and your push, they push to say some certain things. Obviously to give her career for this very struggle. Maazep Anjoku gave. Maazep Anjoku went his passport. Seriye. Dr. Ngozi Orebezo went to go his own Seriye. He went to go your own Seriye. He went to go your own Mayoko. He don't be Ruginoku to blow hot, speak like her. Maazep Anjoku, for you to know how prepared the other. Okra have 15-1 or what a passport I said here. Nanya Genabo, the medals Owinro for Bodobongo, he returned it back to show you that he is out completely. Iluso Bodobongo. The reason why Ija fighting Dr. Ngozi Orebezo let me talk that part. Let me take that part again. I supported Ngozi Orebezo because she did save us from the grand plans of the lies of Ogechukwu Nkere, who plans were to bring an undeniable threat on our quest for freedom. I am sure majority of you were also out by that great save. Or save Rugi. That was when Ngozi was Ngozi. But little did we know that the woman who saved us from pitfall was not prepared for the battles ahead. How can she be prepared? How can she be prepared? You want her to continue blowing hot on social media. You want her to continue to massage some saboteurs that was around, continue being around. She was not properly built to withstand the onslaught and the fiery deaths of our enemies. She was not properly built, but she is building and learning her lesson. Yeah? She is not properly. So, I'm not coach, not properly built. But I'm coach. You admitted, no, sorry, not prepared, which is normal. Not properly built, which is normal. Maazep Anjoku Ogobidoro, was he properly built? Was he? This didn't happen sudden. He stepped in. Dr. Ngozi Orebezo, be more careful with the way to go, I tell you. Especially now. Maazep Nnamdi Kanu Nonime. Especially now. Maazep Anjoku Nonime. Let me continue to read. Just barely months after that convention, Ngozi succumbed to pressure and threats all because she was afraid going to jail. One who is not afraid of going to jail? Who is not afraid of going to jail? Not even you. You are even afraid of going to jail. Because I saw your write-up some hours ago where you said that you have given your freedom. You went into hiding, something of that nature, because of this very freedom. Everybody is afraid of going to jail. Okay, social media now. You are equally afraid of going to jail. That is the truth. Who is ready to go to jail? Must all your leaders go to prison before Gamatifa? Let me read that part again. Just barely months after that convention, Ngozi succumbed to pressure and threat, all because she was afraid going to jail, just because she could not stand losing her family, property, and the jobs. Ngozi sold out and became the total opposite of the Ngozi we admired her bravery last year. Admire last year. She have not shouted with the The only thing in the world that she declared Biafra. That declaration alone. This bravery in her cover, amount bravery you display to you. She's afraid of going to jail, losing her property. That some people have lost their property like this very struggle does not mean everybody will lose their property. Because I know some people have run away from their homeland. Must run. You must learn from what happened to others. And the show way you must not continue to lose your property. Everywhere and how can the people trust you that you actually came to save them? Yeah? She sold out, according to you. Let me continue to read. To pressure and the threat, all because she was afraid going to jail, just because she could not stand losing her family, property, and jobs. Right. So lose your job like this very struggle now, you will be happy. If she become jobless like this very struggle, you will be happy. Oh, she have paid it all. But some of you can achieve justice. Never mind. Uno can Finland compromised. Yet, if you see somebody that will be that have to be careful, so that you will not write to Finland or to America of being compromised, it's just they call the careful. Yeah. Before Simon's detention, can any one of you show me one evidence where Simon published people's phone number publicly? Onye tine phone number fa a complain. If on na phone ejidaka. We have asked the video you people shared. Ono promised Lono Gabia with another one to convince us. Where is another one? Convince us beyond reasonable doubt. Okay, Maria. Can you also show me where Simon publicly posted a Nigeria bank account details for BLA donations? And some of you know here, free at the account. The gangsters hijacked the account. And what do you want her to do? Not to do fundraising. Or the web account. The same gangsters wonder now about the identity behind the account now. There are the people that will go, oh, look at it, yo. It is Ibrahim. It is Fidelity Bank. It is this bank. It is that bank. She will post the account number. The same gangsters, when they gave about the account now, you know, your name. At times, I wonder how you will see things, but it is well. Show me where Simon, after making appointment from Homeland, then he post publicly their pictures and the direct phone numbers. But Ngozi Orabueze was busy posting the pictures and the phone numbers of Biafrans in the Homeland, which made these fellows a target. Display the phone number. In fact, onye nke akpọrọ Dr. Ngozi Orabueze na her ex-handle come from the post a target. Many of them ran away from their home because it was obvious that the DSS would be on their trial. Ngozi Orabueze posted a Nigeria account number and asked you to send your donations. And you think that was not a red flag. But the gangsters was the one showing the identity behind the account. Ngozi Orabeze would call you and they start harvesting your data by asking you if the phone number she is calling you with belongs to you. She do ask you the name of the country you live. Onya Nona, if you want to belong to this very government now, if you want to belong and you are not ready to submit your identity to the government, one never let those that is ready submit and they work with the government. Very simple. Very, very simple, I tell you. Very, very simple, I tell you. If you don't want to work with this government because nature kafajide your identity, only see you are afraid that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze has only see. You are afraid of giving her your contact. What are you doing there? No, what are you governmenting there? You want to be in the government. Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, when you see the government, cannot have your contact where you reside and your direct phone number. If in a government, what are you governmenting? If in a government, if you are not ready to submit your details, that is more than the government need here, you will get the hell out. Very simple. It's not even them. The people want your identity. If you want to work with them, if you are not ready to submit it, can people that is ready to submit it, go ahead. How will you feel? The leader like Dr. Ngozi Orabeze gonna roll with somebody whom she will have no access, direct access, contact to that very person. Tomorrow, when access to this very person, how will you feel? You will think that she's a joke, right? Then giving her your contact more, is this your direct line? And you have any emergency, or how to reach out to you. Sell out. You don't have any business. If you cannot submit your identity to the government, you don't have no business. You have no business to this very face. We are tired of faceless people. And recognition. Only submitting your identity and direct phone number, not having any need. But you have her own direct line, and you are serious, you want to work. You don't want her to get your own direct line. Some of you are. This is how many of you deceive people, deceive your leaders. You will have the contact of your leaders, yet they will not have your contact. Stop. Only criminals does that. What are you afraid of? Your leader. Mazep and Jokuna. Walking a phone now. I'm getting out on or talking my phone number because you get a business. Going forward, and get more business. You will feel is no hide your number for Mazep and Joko. Wait for the best. Hello. So you think Namazep and Joko no way contact in the mother. No more people with their direct contact. So Dr. Ngozi Orabeze asking for your direct contact now is now a crime. It's now sabotage. Hi. A leader came for you. Mazep and Joko with their contact. Yakoji whether easy. For a friend and communicate. If you must work with them, you must submit your contact. If you cannot submit your contact, don't work. Kichewan and the other governor say vote through in. It's an Dr. Ngozi Orabeze no post all their pictures without their consent. Before from our governor, we are going to post your pictures. Let's discuss one here. If you are not comfortable with it, gap one also. And we're ended ready here. We are our own problem. Election I go to where I conduct wire or meronye pikri. Manon when they gab in your ra. Fage abanimo for Potano Boros and Aduke and Dinebu. Why are we like this? Why are we like this? Please do well and hit the like button. You want to work with Mazi Banjoko. You don't want him to get your contact. So please, if actually you have something to offer, the government should have your contact. If actually you have a part to play, or you are playing a part, the government should have your contact, that unrestricted access to you. More than funny, the phone. More than you need to phone. Okay, if it's your mobile, you need to on a phone. Gossip to them, but when they need you, they cannot get you. Which kind of Biafra do you want to give us? Let us continue to read. Ngozi Arabeze would call you and start harvesting your data by asking you if the phone number she is calling you with belongs to you. She do ask you the name of the country you live and your city. If you are important to me, I must ask. If you are important to me, I must ask. If you are not important, I am not going to ask you. Some of you so need first sell this narrative. Or this is as if Namaze Banjoko no one will ask sex or original phone number of men on ground. All this narrative all they push. We first will trigger some certain things. Do you think Namaze Banjoko no original contact of men on ground? No matter location ever found. You are not men on ground. Only asking, is this your phone number? At least in the Madi shop. No your money and call your pick your phone. Carry on it was recall. The next minute. The person in Gilly on phone, the moment here. I am telling you, some of these guys, Ngozi Arabeze would call you and start harvesting your data by asking you if the phone number she is calling you with belongs to you. She do ask you the name of the country you live and your city. Go back and check the video of her previous fundraisings before she finally stopped streaming the fundraising publicly. Watch any of those videos currently, and you do see that anyone who calls in to make donations, she do requested for your number, phone number, for your name, phone number, and email. What does she need those information for? Just say it like that. Any people any emergency, they can be reached out to. Call private, personal, young offer. Somebody have appeared on Kelena TV telling me that Niadro are important. I think the man said that Nieso go na cabinet. But Namaze Banjoko na akwe na phone. One way goes where. Oh, and the money for. Have you ever had $5? Is your phone number there, Megan? Where's the phone number? I'll have phone number. You swag me. Make your $5. You contribute. Oh, when emergency gabo down now, you put call across. Oh, when the man's up and doing up on a phone. Pana Mefa, Panaga. Every day after fundraising or official. Let us continue to read. What does she need those informations for? Someone called in to make donation. Just allow the person to make her donation and move on. But no, Ngozi would want to harvest every bit of your data, and that does not bother you. On our border, when you go here, bragging, no, come with when your doctor Ngozi Arabeze data cake, you will be more naturally an or Macron submit the data. You should be worried. More do something like that. That lawsuit from Ogechukwu Nkere against her was one hell of a pressure which got her to flinch. No doubt, Simon gave order to that. Okay. If you could agree, na Maazị Banjoko, you know that. God help me. Do well, I hit the like button. He agreed. Na Maazị Banjoko, you know that. Hey, never. Let me continue to read. Simon gave order to that scumbag, Oge Nkere, to withdraw the lawsuit, which Oge Nkere vehemently refused, and he said Simon does not have the right to order him around. Okay? Ngozi knew that even Simon, we are not going to save her. Hence, she flipped. I got a flipped again. But Simon just saved, not even saved. Simon did what he's supposed to do as the leader, as the owner. Ngozi became so arrogant, vindicative, and so authoritarian that as her cabinet member, you dare not question her, as she do get you either suspended or fired and replaced immediately. She want to be everywhere at the same time. That is leadership. Hello, that is leadership. If you cannot be everywhere at the same time, one day you are not yet ready to lead. You are not yet ready to lead. She want to be everywhere at the same time. She gave people appointment, but when same person organizes people, makes decisions, and the letter informed Ngozi, she do get upset as to why she was not invited to that meeting. Then she do override whatever decision you made in her absence and say one more word, you are fired. Her cabinet members realized the different personality in Ngozi, and the majority of them resigned. Very good. Resign, run away. Massive resignation rocked her cabinet. Some quietly went off. Not even went off. There is one that you wrote. There is one that you wrote that Maazị Banjoko instructed him not to release data. How about that one? That one is among the people that resigned. Hello? That one that requested for $10,000 before he can teach another Biafran into a CMA website I operate. That one is among the cabinet members that resigned. You listed his name and you said that Maazị Banjoko instructed him not to release the data. Onyenka that demanded for $10,000. He is among those you are counting as people that resigned. Sometimes I know they know how when they see things, so I'm being frank. Going forward in any career, you step aside. Very simple. Not even this cabinet that must be dissolved. If you don't like it going forward, you step aside. So that you can join back. There was a guy who wrote something, Bayeria, that he made a call through CRC to Maazị Banjoko. Maazị Banjoko ordered him. This half information only they ditch out to be very, very dangerous. And it has done more harm than good. All this half information. How about that guy? What have you to prove that of a truth that Maazị Banjoko ordered him not to release the data? How far can you go to clear us about that your write-up that Maazị Banjoko actually ordered him not to release that data? On that website, you are yet to prove to us beyond every reasonable doubt. You are yet to prove to us that Maazị Banjoko actually called him from prison, and you continue to write against somebody that you admitted that she saved. Here, you say that the lawsuit The lawsuit, the gangster has no power over that lawsuit. Obono when power. Okay, Maazị Banjoko nyere instruction for him to remove it. Why an organ? And he refused. Why an organ? He has no power. He has no strength. But you know that lawsuit. At times I wonder how you will digest something so. Her defense secretary, who was a certified security expert in the US, wrote to Ngozi advising her to apply a bit restraint on her excessive interference in the security issues. Ngozi's next line of action was to have him sacked. If I be far correct, you know, go from the angle of Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, the answer is no. Defense Secretary according to have information that have done more harm than good. That is very strong. Yeah, what are many of you? You will today you are with, tomorrow you are against, and replaced by Caterpillar, an arch enemy of Simon, who swore to wipe away Simon's lineage. Some of you don't know the atrocities Caterpillar committed with Madam Azoka. See today, or wipe one out to Mazeba's lineage. About my wife will be out. Or what if Eggman got before Mazep and Joko? But Mazep and Joko allowed him. I'm not more with a Caterpillar. I'm not a freedom fighter. I'm just a preacher. But no name from both for the NHH. Many of you, some of you have castigated Mazep and Joko in the time past, and he forgave you. This Caterpillar in a we have now. What you call Bruno present yellow way to Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, the Chegariana. Or that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze no geni na ifa and with Mazep and Joko. That no where something summer. Because all this half information, yes, some of you now well, yes, some people they will hold it and begin to make a statement with it. This half information. Some of you can brainwash someone by with this half information. Onya werezie yo were iwe no no obuto were ana agbasasa. But when more with this half information. Some of you don't know the atrocities Caterpillar committed with Madam Azoka, which prompted Simon to sack them both. But in Simon's absence, Ngozi brought Caterpillar back and made him in charge of defense. Please look around social media. Check all those strong Biafra media activists who still promoting Ngozi. They have all uncovered Ngozi's treacherous activities and quietly disengaged themselves from her. Arinze on S, who does not know that dude who defended Ngozi, where is he today? Chook Survivor, where is he? We go 247. Because be one media. Promise Ume Mazi Ifanye Ejere, the Homeland Media head, Clara Akanakwe Edekwafa, the same afa I did before Kakanakwe. If I can a job or Mado, boy demand for $10,000 before he can teach other Biafrans. Have you can evidence him to prove to us beyond reasonable doubt? No demand for money. He just wrote that Mazep and Joko instructed him not to release the website. You are yet to prove it to us. Why are we like this? The character Dr. Former, who was Simon's backbone, and so, open of Simon's backbone, open no man take instruction or chere. Let Dr. Ngozi Orebeze work with her own backbone. A man who could single-handedly make 50,000 donation. Where is he? No longer associating with Ngozi Orebeze. Do you also know who Engineer Christian Udozo is? This we are to people Simon does not joke around with, but Ngozi that Mazepa don't joke with them does not mean that the way he fight Dr. Ngozi Orebeze na far gang up to fight Dr. Ngozi Orebeze. Na far for if far like it. It is not a crime. It is not a crime. Nwere onwe abịachabe Mazepa Njoko can happen. So let us take it easy. Let me read again from his write-up. The times when they write, I wonder. This is from him. Again. Let us read this. This petty thief, Oganiru Biafra, was against Simon Ekpa. All because he floated a proposal to Simon and they requested for hundreds of millions of naira, which Simon told him that such money was not available. Man became rebellious. Negepantio, onye nke a na-abụ onye military Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ with proposals. Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ told him that such money are available. He became rebellious, because he brought up a proposal. And the reason Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ refused that proposal, Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ told him, now that money on a demand that are available. He become another person entirely. How about some people here can account to today? What if Naif Faku Adabar and the American two Afasi they became rebellious and leave? To that angle. The only thing in him they have briefed you in Judea. Prior before involving Simon, he created a group, dragged me and the others to it, made me the secretary. He claimed to be in connection with Philip Emeagwali. Meanwhile, na person where hunger, they finish for Niger. Don't forget, I told you, now this very struggle, the easiest people I get deceived. Mundi not abroad. And then at home, and they get deceived. How? Na famwelunka. Fagemenunka. Fagemenunkozo. Then when abroad, we think, we feel. No, you're not mad na arokoro. Omo no, you're not teacher. Na arokoro. Negent. Meanwhile, person where hunger the finish for Niger, man was propping out all manner of insane ideas just to scam Simon. But Simon was wise enough to decode a fraudster. Simon cut him off and immediately he became rebellious. Simon cut him off. He became rebellious. Underline that word. Immediately after Simon's detention, he drew nearer to Ngozi, sold some wide dreams to Ngozi, and this time he claimed to have Putin's contact. He claimed to be in contact with Ibrahim Traore. Na person where they struggle to feed right there in Enugu. Mana oputago maka okwu nwere onwe. These are the same people blaming Dr. Ngozi Orebeze for being careful. These are the people blaming her for wanting to have the contact of Onye Obuna Yana Arokoro, wanting to know possibly your location. He have admitted in Onyenka ran to Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ, brought up a proposal of hundreds of millions. Maazị Ekpa Njọkụ ekwero. The man switched, become rebellious. And the same man approached Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, telling Dr. Ngozi Orebeze, no, with this contact. Dr. Ngozi Orebeze being somebody who wants something to happen. Not that now the man and Dr. Ngozi Orebeze teamed up, or that Dr. Ngozi Orebeze know that the man has no contact. The man came to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze explaining to her contacts. Because of this same struggle, eji wee dupuo ọtụtụ ndị be anyị, eji wee tụọ ọtụtụ ndị be anyị nga. O werekwa the same format bịa, according to her, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze fall for it. Ị ga-ebele amadi not fall for it. Commando n'elu nọrọ n'ala. The same people blaming her that she want to be everywhere at the same time. They are the same people telling you now that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze fall for it. Then when she want to now, let's say that she fall for one. Then we'll decide that going forward, that you cannot do some certain things without involving her. The same people can have attack. The same natural to get herself involved everywhere. The same people can help blame her. Now somebody duped her. If you don't this is how they are. Let me continue to read. Ngozi draw him closer. The reason why Ngozi were closer, according to him, no, so Dr. Ngozi Orabeze near contacted Putin, near contacted Traore, not to sell the struggle, not to sell the struggle. Ngozi draw him closer, gave him a position, and when Ngozi was recruiting some individuals to see if she could replicate Biafra Liberation Army, this criminal pulled a fast one on Ngozi because of Biafra. All the blame is going to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze for not investigating properly, for wanting to be everywhere, every time. They are blaming her. Millions was sent to him to recruit some idiots that joined the struggle because they now becomes idiots. That particular video Ngozi once posted as her army was recruited by this criminal. He paid each of those boys 3K each. And after that drama, they all disappeared. Suddenly, this criminal began bleaching his skin. Come the fact, because waiting him being defined where Simon did. Where him no get, him come get up from Ngozi. Do you know that barely a month after Ngozi gave him position as a coordinator in Enugu, this criminal went and paid the dowry of his wife, who he is been living with and they have kids with. This did traditional wedding. They were in meeting with Ngozi when Ngozi asked in that meeting about the 1.5 million that sent to him to take care of those little minors. He recruited immediately. He silent exited the meeting, put a call across to the so-called commander that was on that meeting with him, and he told them. The guy was confused because, and told him that he should agree that they did receive the 1.5 million sent to them. The guy was confused because he was hearing about such money for the first time. This criminal, Oganiru Biafra, told the guy to agree first, and after, they do sort it out. Anyway, Oganiru, your time has come. Time to expose you. If Okora here, that somebody deceived, according to her, deceived Dr. Ngozi Orabeze because of Biafra. What does that tell you? That Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is genuinely looking for Biafra. But some people decided to be duping freedom fighters. Something like this during the time of Mazi Banjoko. But believe you me, with what is happening now, USB declared is more prepared than any other ethnic group in Bondo. I tell you, for free. Let me read out something for you, something our brother sent across to me. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, ADC, according to them. Honor your contact. Obvious between. Ochokwane in everywhere at the same time. We're on your job. Only if I'm in the line, better from. Now, let me read this out. The importance of tomorrow's Independence Day, the newly redeclared nation. The importance. No mind them. The easiest people to deceive like this very strong about the leaders. Can they deceive the leaders? They are saying of freedom fighters. Na homeland. Now let us read the importance of tomorrow's Independence Day. You will thank God in some months to come out of the truth. God did us well through Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. The first celebration of a new country's independence, even without international recognition, is extremely important to the international community, primarily because it serves as a powerful de facto demonstration of statehood and the sovereignty. While the international community may withhold the job legal recognition for political reasons, the celebration provides compelling evidence of the entity, effective control, and the will of its people, which are fundamental factors in the international law and diplomacy. International law and the claim to statehood. The celebration acts as a key piece of factual evidence to support the new entity's claim that it meets the criteria for statehood as generally outlined by the 1933 Montevideo Convention, even if the convention itself is not universally binding. Evidence of a government in control, the ability to plan, organize, and execute a large, complex national ceremony demonstrates that a functional government with effective control over its territories exists. This is seen as fulfilling the requirement for a government capable of maintaining law and order, proof of a people. It showcased a unified populace, celebrating a shared identity and the political status, providing tangible evidence of a permanent population under the effective authority of the new state. Assertion of sovereignty. The public display of national symbols, flag, anthem, head of state, government speeches is a dramatic formal assertion of independence and the sovereignty to the world, demanding that other states acknowledge its political existence. Diplomatic and the political signal. The celebration is a carefully orchestrated political message directed at a potential recognizing states and the international and the intergovernmental organizations like the UN, forcing the issue by making a massive globally publicized political statement. The new entity forced the international community to take notice and confront the reality of its existence. It moved the issues from a theoretical debate to an undeniable fact on the ground. Texting diplomatic waters. The new government uses the celebration to invite unofficial observers or low-level representatives from foreign nations. The attendance or lack, therefore, by foreign diplomats is a crucial early indicator of which nations may be willing to grant future recognition or established formal ties. media and the public opinion. The global media coverage generated by the event is vital for winning the hearts and the minds. Battle potential build battle potential building potentially building international public sympathy and be putting pressure on foreign governments to grant recognition. In summary, for international community, the first independence celebration is important because it is litmus text of the new state's internal stability and the political will, providing the visible and the undeniable fact that will inform diplomatic policy, regardless of whether formal recognition is immediately granted. The importance of celebration of independence. Dr. Ngozi Oraveze na ndị otu ya na-agbalị. With US being declared presently, with what is happening in Obodo Bongo, US being declared is more prepared than any other ethnic group. Join us at the studio if you have a comment. We will entertain 1 minute. If you have a comment, join us. 1 minute. 1 minute. We are drawing the curtain. One day, you eze nwe ife anyị aka afere ya. Eze nwe ife hope you are good. Amaka Mele, all supporters of Kelenna TV, anywhere they are. 9 chetala afifa. Mazi Ogbuefi. 9 chetala afifa. 9 chetala. Madam, happy you met. I'm out for you, although I have not been around. Madam, happy you met. Come out for you. A comment. And many others. Let her go. So that is the link. Join us at the studio. You want to make a comment tomorrow. How prepared are you? So if you never expect from US being declared. Now one day from which you slow and steady. That slow and steady can put you. No need I am putting in an important. Whereas, whereby, what if I know? Please do well and hit the like button. And they are over. Do well and hit the like button, please. Very, very important to do that. Hit the like button. Who is joining us at the studio? In the absence of that, we're drawing the curtain. Maka get below. I never know. What's your job? What do you do? As a show, we can't be a good news of the alliance. Ọ ga-achụrụ anyị ajọ mmụọ chọrọ anyị ajọ mmadụ chutere anyị ndị ọkpọm n'azụ okwu na-ede m naanị aka ọ ya achụtefe aka ọ ya achụtere Dr. Ngozi Oraveze aka ndị niile na-complain n'ife ọbụla ọ na-eme ọ ga-achụtefe aka ọ ga-ebuli anyị ụzọ kpere anyị azụ this season ọmaka anyị emela anyị. And we are asking God that consequences that await men that deliberately undermine the truth, let it come quicker. Let that consequences be quick, be quick, be quick. Those that undermine the truth, we are calling on God that their consequences will be quicker, 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 quicker. Now here's the truth. He said, grab the mic. Loud and clear. Go ahead.
Good evening.
I can hear you. The other one.
Lorry Laro.
Sir.
I get busy for some days.
My brother.
Go. See, Ellen. You see this Obi Nauzaga Obi and Gaddafi Abu go 247 and the rest of them. This group, name them. Mere this struggle. I'm sure no reason the DOS mere. And these fools, in their foolishness, fa che na ha ma ihe. I were anya critically no observe the damages, you na their damages is very grave. Onweghị side ihe flip ya ka justification of the disgrace ha wetara anyị ka ọ hapụ ịdị. Ị ga-flip ya or toward the direction of all the accusation DOS laid on Simon ka ị hapụ ịfụ point to justify ihe ha kwuru then. Ka ị ga-flip ya ihe Bongorian na-ekwu that the people championing for Biafra that na ha don serious. Ka ị hapụ ịfụ justification for it. But one joy m nwere bụ na when I spoke in their platforms, just as I do say or have stated before na platform again, at the inception of this government, I kept on hammering that n'ihe ike mega anyị, because that time me, I believe that na Finland ga-atụ Simon on that. But what I was saying in my mind, enwere m platform, ọ bụrụ na nwere platform, enwere m ike ikwu ya ka gị nwa si ekwu eji bọrọ gị n'ụkwụ mgbe ị na-ekwu nke Nnamdi. Ịga ka m ikwu ya, I believed ha ga-atụ ya nga, because since ha jibirie titi officially ndị ya na ya rụkọrọ ọrụ, ụfọdụ abịa ma admit n'ezie, which is from Dr. Ngozi. Others were beating up on the bush. From Dr. Ngozi, or the pop and plane na Finland ejisiela Simon. I followed up Finland. I did some research nke ngemenwu. I discovered that na ha ga-atụ ya nga. But what I was praying then bụ ka atụkwana ya nga ka o tee aka or ha ebulatakwana ya na Nigeria. Even mgbe the classified information leak, I called Okocha Happy myself. Or sị m that ihe a na-agwa m na ndị atụ ya sendere m the this thing. Na Nigeria enyego Finland ego ka ebulata Simon. Ọ ya bụ mgbe ha nyere ha one contract na Lake. But Adamam ka the magic si mee Dr. River Goddess or Dr. Madam Origin do say that na USB took Finland to European Union or something that impede them repatriating Simon. Most of these charlatans, they know, or most of them don't know. On the laro of Vam credit time program apart from Moshuri Saga, or they make a 30 minutes program. Egypt man aka ji ya ka o nwere ike ụfọdụ n'ime ha eji ha akwụkwọ n'ebe ha nọ. Ụfọdụ lụrụ nwaanyị ọcha ha bụrụ ndị akpụ n'aka. So many things. So I was saying that time, see Dr. Ngozi, ọgwụkwa na ọ ga-ahaya agent, secret agent ga-abụ ọ chịrị iwe gị n'ọrụ ya profile oge ya spendekwa ego ka ihe mere ndị ọzọ ha bi n'ime ya. But na nchịkọta okwu m, ayịyọ ka m na-ayọ na program ikwuru ihe niile isi na ndị mmadụ ụfọdụ ndị fụrụ crowd fụ ego na Simon fụrụ crowd fụ a nation. Inspirationally, Chukwu na-enyewe gị okwu iyi ekwu. Onye mmadụ gbaliwedi okwu laugh many meaning n'okwu ahụ. Ị chọrọ ịpụta na njem nwere onwe a, akwụgo m gbakọ wepụ. Were emotion debe warisa. If you now adịm emotional, ọ na ndị emotional. All these people ekwu eri ihe, I would have been a dead man because of Biafra. But adịm emotional. I always allow fact. Right from mgbe Nnamdi nna ya, ama na Bongo menwuru ihe. I know what is that word sovereignty. Do you know what it takes to be a nation? Internationally recognized. Iwu na-enwere seat na UN. ụfọdụ ya pụtasị gị onwe ihe na-eme na eme nke eme nka maka mkpu ahụ etigide eme nke eme nke eme isoro unu ịchịkọta ọnụ gbakọọ ma wepụ mmanụ ihe unu ga-eme kedu ka anyị ga-esi mee ihe a ka ọ dịrị anyị na mma unu ekwugide ya ama m egbe ọnụ ha na-agbala dia platforms onye ndu which law ha ka dey try onye ndu which law dey try onye ndu this and that this and this atụọ ya nga apil nwa na-ekwu okwu ya afaili apil ka amara ma ga-abụti ya Abuja Supreme Court ka apil court edinaghị ya ọ gbara na Bongo News enwebeghị m ka si verify ya whether more through this thing na prison warder or guard na Sokoto ejego interview Nnamdi wee pụtakwuo si na Nnamdi enweghị ihe o mere ya fụrụ onye dịka I'm just say whether more true or onye ha na-adị emewe online to catch cruise from ihe Masolu kwuru ala ekwute okwu political solution ọ sị nwekọrọ onye ga-ekwu ya ji ebe Simon nọ Obinna Ụzọaka na Obi na Okotu 47 si nọ Simon na Nnamdi bụ ndị na-ekwu nwere onwe na ndị ọzọ bụ fake dancing to the tune ihe DOS mere ọ bụ na DOS na mbụ ụjọ ji unu ekwu nwa okwu n'echi
It is well. What can it work? I hang with it. I go with the other end. Obi-Wan, grab the mic. Greetings from here.
Yeah, thank you, Kenenna. Iwelu maka ndị otu ndị be anyị si react sometimes n'ihe you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. Anyway, that's by the way. Let me do what I came here to do. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ọ na-eme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ibu chi m, ibu chi m, ibu chi anya ndị ahụ ụzọ. Agada gbachiri ụzọ nwoke obiọma. Olileanya nke ndị nsọ. Ahịhịa rere ọkụ mana anyị amaghị nke esi agụ agụ. Ọ gịnị ka m ga-eji chọrọ gị guzoro gị nna? Aga m akpụ isi ala nye gị eze m. Ibu chi m. Happy Independence Day to all Biafrans. This is the first time I actually believe in or celebrated independence. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Obi-Wan. That was wonderful. Amaka Mele. They won't watch very busy with work. Now he said, as a wafer. Oh, no. All right. As a wafer. Well, one Mama Kamele, I've been very busy since Tuesday. We have made it online. Mama Kamele. Naruyen. Thank you so very much. Onye ọbụla ga-aṅụrị ọṅụ. Tinye bene Dr. Ngozi Orabeze na ekpere. Go and write it down. In some weeks from now, in some days from now, in some months from now, in some years from now, then go thank God. Say, if not USB declared, okay, if I Ono afaji webu ogili ono. Go and write it down. If I never get goes word, go and write it down. Okay, man. It will happen. Go and write it down. As a way for the go and write it down. Or if I never get God there, it will happen. All of them, then go later thank God for USB declared. You see a woman that have something. You see a woman that is afraid to lose something. That is more reason why OJJ are careful. You want actually lose, you don't actually lose. She is applying every method to make sure that you are preserved. She don't want to talk careless. She don't want to do some things. Go and write it down. Some weeks, some days, some months, some years from now, you will thank Ezechioke for this very declaration. It is happening already. I don't know what the time is saying from your location. That celebration, the Bidogo. Oh, go see Bido. Oh, go see Bido. Oh, go see Bido. Praise God and thank Ezechioke for that very declaration. Stay blessed. And join us in some hours' time as we continue the gospel of redemption. Bye for now.